Hey, you are listening to the Nintendo Podcast by GoGameGo.
Hi everyone, this is Blue Sky Ranger Steve Ettinger, programmer of Hoverforce, Slam Dunk Super Pro Basketball, Chip Shot Super Pro Golf, Body Slam Super Pro Wrestling, Spiker Super Pro Volleyball, and Deep Pockets Super Pro Pool and Billiards. And let's not forget Magic Carousel. And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer. Enjoy!
If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? Happy December 31st. Not New Year's Eve yet, but awfully close. So thanks a lot for joining me here tonight. Holy cow, quite a crew in here. And as you can see, I'm all alone. I haven't even got a cat in the basket tonight. Jeff, unfortunately, is not feeling all that well tonight. He was even supposed to stream earlier today on his own channel on Go Game Go. He had a oh my God, sprint. Yes, a sprint. No, a split stream scheduled for noon, and he couldn't do that. And he's resting up to hopefully be better for the new year, for New Year's Eve tomorrow night too. So yeah, nobody with me tonight, but we'll go through a few things. Check my hair out, eh? I'm getting bald. I'm getting old, but that's okay. Another year going by. Where the blazes did it go? Holy cow, we got quite a crew in here right now. Let's get over to that first and foremost. I got 60 comments in the field here. So tonight we're just going to play some games, look at some of the homebrews that come out over the year, look at some of the things that happen on the channel here today, answer you guys' questions. Hopefully, if you have anything you want to talk about, by all means, put it in the chat. I'll try to keep up with it. If I miss it, put it back. I'm not very good at watching the chat. I rely on Jeff too much to watch my chat for me, right? Anyway, let's get over to say hello to everybody. Holy cow, 63 in here. Lots of people in here. Well over 20 here. Benbro was here first, like he is many days. Best wishes for 2026. Great to see you, Benbro. And Lance was all tied up tonight too. He might be around later, I don't know, but he's pretty tied up tonight as well. Salvatore's there. Good to see you, Salvatore. Yeah, really, who would have thought 2025 would be the year that we get an HDMI, right out of the box, HDMI and television, right? Pretty amazing, really. You know, we're going to talk about some of the issues that people have been having with it today as well. And I'm going to tell you this, I'm all set up to compare it side by side, and I will do that tonight. I've thought about doing this in a video, and then I thought, no, I don't want to slave it. I really think they'll fix things up, but I got my Sprint here ready to go, and my Intellivision Flashback, Ultimate Flashback, is also ready to go. So we're going to play a little bit of game head-to-head to see if there's a significant control difference. One of the games that doesn't take too awfully long to play. I'm going to do it on Pyramid Warp, to tell you the truth. That's the one I seem to have the most problem with the Sprint. So anyway, we'll do that later on. Kurt Bradshaw is here. Great to see you, Kurt. I should have my other glasses on because I got my regular glasses and I have these ones which are for the screen so I can actually see better. There, I'm getting old, but these are filthy. Holy cow. Aren't I well prepared? This is great. I'm all alone. Now I'm all screwed up. Okay, here we go. Kurt, that's me. Pierre Gros is here. Great to see you, Pierre. Torso is here. Excellent. Thank you, Torso, for being here. Everybody saying a little back and forth. Famous Crispy is here, and that reminds me, I'm going back here right now. Can I put that up on the? I think I can. I'll put it up when I get to it. Jerome's here. Good to see you, Jerome. Haven't seen you in a while. That's awesome. Glad you're here. Let's see. I said Kurt, Torso, Jerome's there. Famous Crispy, same Jerome, having a blast exploring the library. But dudes, got to say, these homebrews I've been playing blow away most of the 125. They've had 40, wow, 40 years to sort of perfect it. So yeah, what they're coming up with is pretty amazing, really. Absolutely amazing. It is Pete 2049. Good to see ya. Right on. Lots of Pete's kicking around later. And we got a new member, Famous Crispy. Thank you so much for joining the Coco crew. That is awesome. Really appreciate it. Man, I still love that friggin' icon, Mr. Furley. So that's beautiful. Scrolling down through, don't want to miss anything. Oh, that's me. Okay, here's Savitor. I told Savitor, check your Discord. But Roger Matthews is here. Good to see you, Roger. Let's see. Everybody saying hello back and forth. Trying not to miss anybody here, guys, real quick. Cyrus is here. Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to you. Hope you're having a good one. Carlos is here. Awesome, Carlos. Right on. Good to see you. We'll be working with Carlos here soon. We'll be getting the, it's that time of year, right? I'm going to go over the list of the 2025 Intellivision homebrews that were according to the Stupus list. I'll bring it up on screen and we'll go over it really quickly here in a few minutes. Luke is here. Good to see you, Luke. Oh, Jeffrey wanted to say Sprint. Jeffrey, we wanted to play Sprint, but not without you. There you go. Poor Jeff. Hopefully he's feeling better. He might pop in here. You never know. He's just, it's a lot different. You can sit back and watch it sometimes, but when you don't feel well, it's much harder to be on here screaming and playing and stuff. Tom, what's the weather? Right on. My controller's not really as good as the original. I'm sure the digital is no replacement for the analog system past. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. We'll actually, like I said, we're going to compare those head to head. Keith is here. Good to see you, Keith. Tarzilla. More great homebrews coming in 2026. Yeah, we have some that have actually already got, they might be on my carousel already. I should have changed that. I got a box from Tarzilla. And it just arrived this afternoon, and it's not bad. It does have a hole here in it, but it doesn't seem like there's any real major issues with it. But we'll be doing an unboxing on that sometime in the very near future. That just arrived this afternoon, and of course, this time of year is crazy for everybody, right? I've had the last 2 or 3 days. I've been away for Christmas to visiting and back and family and just this, that, and everything all going on. So I got to really catch up on some things. I tell you that. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Of course, the Xbox is a lot too, because I'm trying to keep the Xbox shorts up. And actually, my last Xbox short that is recorded and edited comes out tomorrow night. So I had to work on that a little bit yesterday, all day yesterday. So, but I work all day long at it. And I got 2 weeks worth. That's all I get. So it's a lot of work to do all those shorts and stuff too with the Xbox. That's say, is there a lot of Xbox? Not as much Xbox content here on the channel, but it seems to be a lot more work for the Xbox stuff sometimes than the Intellivision, where you could play a game in 5 minutes, right? 5, 10, 15 minutes. So anyway, we also got Habib. Good to see Habib. Original Intellivision out here since 1984. Love to hear it. Yep, that's right. I always love looking over there. The original Intellivision is still sitting there. Just ordered my Sprint the other day. People are having a hard time getting the Sprints too now. They're getting pretty short. I think they sold a lot more than they originally planned to, which is a frigging awesome thing. There will be more. There will be more. Don't fall to the scalpers, okay? Please don't fall to the scalpers. Hey. In 2026, we need a new category for the Homebrew Awards. Yeah, I'm afraid I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if we'll see that or not, but we'll see. I don't know. All right. Yeah, good thing he packed it well enough. Yeah, no, it seems fine. Matter of fact, I didn't notice that till I picked it up after. It's like, oh, it does have a hole. I can put my finger inside it, but it's just padding and stuff in there, so it should be good. So, All right, so I think first thing we're going to do is just jump right into Lance's fun facts. I'm going to go through them pretty quick. Of course, not much conversation with Jeff here on it today, but these are a few of the things that Lance had said. Oh, there's something to be. I'm from Australia, where they stopped selling them. Found a new, cheaper link from Amazon UK. It's on its way. Good, because Abib, I had saw that Australia, anybody who ordered from Australia Amazon, they just canceled their orders like right out of the blue, like last week. After they had been ordered for in the months, right? Just cancel them. So they're not even supplying them. And the same thing happened to France, Amazon in France. They canned them all. So that's friggin' bizarre, right? But all it can be is shortage of supply. They can't supply them. Even the Canadian ones, of course, when they went on sale in Canada, which we announced here, remember it was Caper Dave messaged me on, I think it was a Tuesday morning. They had just gone up and I put my order right in. And a bunch of people did that. I talked about on the show here that night. Well, within 2 or 3 weeks, they were gone, and they're still gone. There are scalpers on there selling over $310. Don't buy those, okay? Unless you're that desperate, don't buy them. They'll be back. But holy cow, it's crazy. It's crazy. The cost. I don't know, anything that's short in demand like that. But man, this has been so hot. This has been such a hot topic. We didn't even get the spectrum. I'm not sure exactly what you mean there is, but if you mean didn't get any, like they're put up for sale like on Amazon in Australia, and then nobody got them, just gone. No, sorry, we're not selling them after all. Canceled. So, Dabib got his from Amazon Germany. Oh, okay, yeah, I know that Germany did have them because Mike Linzer got his from Amazon Germany, I'm sure. Okay, so let's get over to here. And I missed that. I gotta hold that down. I have confirmed the reports that the raffle fairies were flying over my house today. Stay tuned. You never know what is Keith gonna come up with next. You just never know. Oh my god, I resold it for double. Yeah. I got a spare one sitting here too, but I'm keeping it. Definitely keeping it. Okay. Back over to this. No. What am I doing here? That's the wrong button. Here we go. It is time for Lance's fun facts. We're going to start off with kind of a couple sad ones right off, but it was 5 years ago today that Dawn Wells passed away. Man, it just seems like yesterday, right? She was doing the convention circuit and going all around, and I don't know, it's like there's only Tina Louise is the only member of that cast left. So very sad. But back to always the old adage, Ginger or Mary Ann, right? Was it Viking stew always at Mary Ann? It was like who cares? Who cares, right? Either way. There, have a drink here. Okay. Next, of course, 2 years ago today, we lost another one from a movie we probably all love, and that's Cindy Morgan, passed away December 30th, 2023. And of course, we all remember her from Tron, where she was Yori, and Lacey Underall in Caddyshack, and lots of other movies as well, right? Lots of other movies as well. So always sad. Excuse me. She just seems so young. She was 69 actually when she passed away, Cindy Morgan. But she was very active on social media as well, and Facebook, talk to fans and stuff like that. So it was really sort of surprising and sad when that happened. All right, next, a little bit not quite as sad, but it was yesterday, December 29th, would have been Mary Tyler Moore's oh my God, what's the math here? 89th birthday, right? Yes, 89th birthday. Amazing, right? She was quite sick at the end of her career there, but what a fantastic, she broke so many barriers down for women in sitcoms. I'm a sitcom fan, so anybody new watching today, a lot of this is going to be based on sitcoms and game shows and stuff, because those are the shows I like the most. And the Mary Tyler Moore Show was a fantastic show, because not only was she amazing in it herself, that show had, when you look at it, that show had one of the best ensembles for a cast. Ed Asner, amazing. Gavin McLeod was awesome. Betty White. Okay. But how much better you get than Betty White, except for maybe Ted Knight, right? And I'm missing a couple. There's some other great ones too, but Ted Knight is fantastic. And of course, that show top to bottom, Valerie Harper, Cloris Leachman, what was her name? Oh, shoot. Nancy Walker. Wasn't she? Well, she was in that some too. Was Rhoda's mother? Or was that just in Rhoda? I don't know. But anyway, amazing actors and actresses. What an ensemble in that show, Mary Tyler Moore Show. I've of course grew up. It was on. It will pop on. You watch it. You never watched anything with any continuity back in those days, like reruns when I was a kid. But I would like to go back probably and watch this show for start to finish as well now, like All in the Family. Be very kind of very historic show anyway. And that scene where she throws the hat up in Minneapolis is just, it's iconic. It doesn't get any more amazing than that. But if you are going to talk about shows that are a little bit maybe right on the same par of historic as the Mary Tyler Moore Show, it would be Cheers. And yesterday was Ted Danson's 78th birthday. And that is friggin' amazing too. I'm sorry, I'm not even looking at the chat here. I should be looking at the chat when I do this. So, Team Marianne here from Keith, right on. But Ted Danson, I mean, absolutely fantastic. I didn't know him. I don't remember him a whole lot before Cheers. I think he probably filmed Creepshow before Cheers, but he was famous before it ever come out for Cheers. But some of the shows that he's done recently, like, oh my God. Well, Becker was awesome. That was back in the 90s. But The Good Place, which is another one that I need to dedicate some time to and watch, because all I've ever heard from Mama C and MJ is how great that show is. And I've never watched it. But one that I did watch that just got a second season back in November is a show called Man on the Inside. And if you haven't watched Man on the Inside on Netflix, just a short half-hour show, but what an extremely fantastic, he is amazing in it. It's just very well done, top to bottom. Very, very great show to watch. Man on the Inside. Again, it's on Netflix, and I haven't watched the second season yet, but I got to do so soon. But talking about shows that I hadn't watched, and this is not one of the Lance's fun facts, but I actually, after being told this for close to 10 years now, at 8:00 last night, 8:30 maybe, I turned on the first episode of the first season of Stranger Things. And all I'm going to say is that at 3:30 in the morning, I had watched the last episode of the first season and went to bed, and it lived up to everything that I'd ever heard. What an amazing show that was. So now with the very last show coming on Netflix tomorrow night, right? New Year's Eve. Here I am. I'll never get caught up in time, but I'm gonna sit and probably watch through the whole thing. But what I enjoyed the most is all I ever watched was the first season, and I decided never to watch anymore. So be it. The story more or less ended, so I liked it. I liked that the wrap up. Man on the Inside is very much like that too. The end of the first season was the end. There was no teaser to drag into the next year. It ended. They bring back another year. That's great because you can have a good story again. But I like that finish better than what they always do, it seems, on sitcoms on TV, where they have a cliffhanger at the end, and then sometimes it goes back and sometimes it doesn't. But anyway, so that was Ted Danson. I'm almost to the end here. This is a weird one, but December 30th was the birthday of a couple famous guys too, both in the same band, and that's Mike Nesmith and Davy Jones of the Monkees, both born on December 30th. So that's pretty cool. Love their music. And I'll wrap it up pretty quick here by talking about a show that appeared on television for the first time 62 years ago. Today, we all know it. We all kind of make fun of it, and we all sort of mimic it, and that is Let's Make a Deal. Monty Hall. Everybody say, hey, let's make a deal. Everybody our age knows that, the show, first of all, but just the colloquialism of using Let's Make a Deal for any particular scenario like that. So I thought that was pretty historic. That's one of the original ones. I mean, there's certain TV shows, Price is Right, Match Game, Let's Make a Deal. I mean, it's still on, for Pete's sakes, that were Password, Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, that are true historic game shows. And this is absolutely positively one of them. Monty Hall was great in it for umpteen years. Anyway, yeah. This is pretty cool. So let's go back over to the chat here. scrolled up here. There we go. I love Stranger Things. Yeah, the music in it was really, really good. I think first season, there were a lot of really good songs in it. And it seems to me it gets better as you go because they really, well, once the show's a big success the way it was, they can afford the rights to so much more music too. So anyway, oh, there you go. Habib says Tron is top 10 movie of all time. That's cool. That's good. I really love it. A lot of nostalgia for it. Remember going to see my brother-in-law back in the day. I watched all the new ones. I didn't go see Tron Ares yet. I'll watch it. Sure I will, but I'm not going to, I didn't hard for me to go to the movies around here too. I got to go about an hour to go to the movies. So, but yeah, Tron is fantastic. I could watch Tron right now. I could turn it on and watch the original and love it. Simply love it. And, oh yeah, good. All right. So let's take a look. So 2025, guys, what are your thoughts about 2025? Obviously, the biggest story of the year is sitting right here to me. How can you top that? The Intellivision Sprint. In the Intellivision world, it doesn't get any better than that. And it's what I'm seeing is really kind of interesting because the majority of us here in this group have been here for quite a while. Hey, Mark, what's going on, man? We've been involved in into Intellivision for years, basically for years and years and years. And what I'm finding is that this is drawing so many people back into the Intellivision community, back for the nostalgia, back to the days when they were a kid. And there was always a trickle of new people coming in, but this is a wave. Okay. There are new people like crazy coming in. These Facebook groups are just full of all kinds of brand new people. It's kind of funny because there's stuff like things that we take for granted, like, hey, did you know that you could do this Easter egg in Beauty and the Beast? There's a post on there. This is great. I could do this. And you read it and you go, yeah. And it's like, but these people are all brand new to it because this right here, the Intellivision Sprint, has gotten them back into it, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing. It can be really good for the homebrew community as well. We'll see what comes out for homebrew games because I'm not sure that these new people are going to be interested in buying and investing in these physical games, which are basically 4-5 times the cost of the ROM. So is it going to be worth the investment for people to produce ROMs? Because there's no real, not that there's bundles of money to be made, but a lot of it, it's going away from the collecting aspect of it to the game playing aspect of it. You can't say that's a bad thing, but I'm just saying it's a change. Okay. As things are going to change in the Intellivision homebrew community and Intellivision community in general, thanks to the Intellivision Sprint. One thing that's going to happen is it's really going to get more and more prominent. So yeah, for sure. There you go. Highlight for Salvatore was walking into PRGE, headed straight for the Sprint and trying it out. There you go. There you go. And now I know you have yours and you're trying it out, and that's beautiful. Hold on. I think personally some of the homebrew ROMs are overpriced, and not just for Intellivision, but for other systems too at the moment. Well, I don't know. I don't see how $10 to $15 can be overpriced. Because it takes time, effort, and investment to bring these things to fruition, to have them created. So if there's not some sort of compensation for that, at least to the point of breaking even, so it's worth the love of doing it, man, I don't think they're overpriced. I don't see the logic in that really. Hey LC, good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Because they're inexpensive. These ROMs, some of them are free. There's tons of free ones out there. There's tons for $5, for $10, up to the most expensive ROM you can buy is $15 American. So I don't know. That's not that bad. Australian dollars, sure. But Australian dollars, Canadian dollars are ballpark the same thing. And normally the like Intellivision Collector are 17 Canadian. But it's been huge investments in those to bring those games, get those games made. So if you want to play them, you want to have new ones, then you got to pay the money. Yeah, there's a good point right there from Tarzilla. Even hosting free ROMs costs money. So Dave Harley has a big website, and that's Intelligent Vision, Intellivision.us. So if anybody's not familiar with it, which I got to stop assuming that everybody watching me is always going to be knowledgeable about all these things. Sometimes I have a hard time. I assume that people know what we're talking about because we talk about it here so often, and we have so many people. We have so many new people here now, thanks to the Sprint, that they may not be as aware of these things. Intellivision.us, and then you go into the ROMs vault, and then the game section. There's a few, like half dozen games that you can pay for. The most expensive one is $10 for the voice anthology. Worth it. It's like 6 games. Then you have a whole page full of free ROMs, and they're amazing games in there. But Don is right here. Tarzilla says even hosting a free ROM costs money. That costs Dave Harley money just to have that website up there. So, right? I don't know. It's like I think Dave should charge a minimum amount for his ROMs, but that's Dave's decision, and he's giving them out for free. So hey, that's great for the community too. And a lot of the ones he charges for a while, and then he puts them in the free section after a while, which is fair too. But at the end of the day, hosting, creation, usually these homebrew publishers pay programmers to do it. The programmers create them and then sell the rights to them to the publishers who put them out. So I'm sorry, if you want a game and it's $12, that's not too much money. I mean, yeah, I don't know, but especially for a real fringe item such as an Intellivision ROM, it's not like it's the Sprint where there's 100 million, or Sprint. I did it again. Not like the Switch where there's 100 million of them out there. I don't know. I still don't know how many of these are out there. I'm thinking about 5,000 Sprints right now. I think they're all gone too, or pretty much. Man, it's like you're not going to sell that many, so you gotta charge a little bit, right? Let's say though, lots of amazing games, just need to pick what games based on cost, and that's fair. And that's one of the reasons we show you now. One thing, we're going to go through the list of homebrews that were just brought out this year. I'm going to do that right. I think I'll do it right now, and then I'll play a few. I will have a video out in the next day or two. I always put out a video at the beginning of the year, one of my pure gameplay videos, and I'll go over all of the ROMs, all of the homebrew releases for 2025. But we'll look at the list right here, and they'll all be in my video coming right up. You'll see a little bit of gameplay. So that video will probably be 2 or 3 days. I might get it done tomorrow, but I doubt it. I've got gameplay from all the games. I've got all the games. I just got to put it together, which takes time. Hey, Camo Ducky, what's going on? Papa Pete, you're the man, the undisputed television king. Thank you. Everyone knows it. If anyone disagrees, send them my way. Right on, Camo Ducky. Thank you, man. Another member of the Coco crew as well. Thank you, Camo Ducky. Joined a couple weeks ago, and of course, famous Crispy. I got a good grasp now where I get ROMs. It took weeks of hearing the places from you in Television Gamer. Absolutely. So basically, there are only about a half dozen main spots. Mike's Gaming Gala has a good video out too. Real good video out going through all the different spots you can get. I go check that out too. Fantastic. But Intellivision Collector has over 50 of them there, or there's 50, and I have my commercial. I'm going to play my commercial right now, but disclaimer: the last three ROMs that are going to be listed as coming soon, I do not believe are coming soon. I believe they are no longer going to be there coming to Intellivision Collector. But I'm going to play it anyway because there's all kinds of great ones. And go to this website right now. So, oh, by the way, if you hadn't noticed, on all of my Lance's Fun Facts pictures, I forgot to mention at the time, I spelled December with an extra E. So I had done this just so I could put it up there. I meant December, not December. But anyway, my God, I get distracted easy, don't I? Must be why we forgot Dawn in Portland when we left down there that time. All right, here we go. Remember, the last 3 games that says coming soon aren't coming soon. All right, I got a little code. Can we? No one broke a record. We try to focus on getting online play a priority one-on-one. There are people working on it. I mean, I'll be quite frank. Way back 5 years ago, the Wayback Machine, October 10th, 2020, we were supposed to get that wonderful machine called the Amico. And when I got on that, I kept beating the drum. That's what I wanted, was to be able to play Intellivision games, original Intellivision games, head to head online. And it was in the works, but it just nothing happened with that. But anyway, at the end of the day, nobody wants anything more than that right there. There is a fellow working on it. It has been done in the past. It is challenging. Do I think we'll see it? I think there's enough of a demand that if it's possible, we will see it. Mark knows the date, 10/10/2020. That's right. Didn't happen though. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah, thank you. It's great. It's too bad those last ones. I'll make up a new one for them there. Get rid of those things off the end. But the games that aren't coming are the last three. Just the last three: Pac-Man Anthology, Fido's Adventure, and Ultimate Donkey Kong, Ultimate Kong Jr. are not going to be on there. Now, I missed a thing. There are a lot of Intellivision Revolution games I want, but I can't find them. Okay. I'll do a real quick little rehash. All Intellivision Collector games, all blah, blah, woof, woof games, go to the Intellivision Collector website. They are available for pay or for free. Electronite games, pretty much all of them are available by ROM now, but he doesn't have his website. This is William Muller. So go to Facebook, find Electronite, find William Muller, find one of his posts, email him, and you can buy the ROMs from Willie directly. Okay, there will be a website soon, I hope, but it's not up yet. Intelligent Vision. All Intelligent Vision digital games are controlled by David Harley. He is the one who runs Intelligent Vision. He doesn't publish physical games anymore, but he has had several in the past. He had physical games, and now if he has a physical game coming out, it's via Intellivision Collector, like Dreadnought Return, and oh God, Don, help me with this. What's the other one he has? Oh, Lupin, Locket Chase, Revenge of Lupin. Those are Intelligent Vision physical releases via Intellivision Collector. There are tons of Intelligent Vision releases done via Intellivision Revolution and Rev. So you would get them from him, either the Cyber Carolina store or the Intellivision Revolution store, which is supposed to be going to be updated. When it happens, it happens. Occasionally there are games in the Intellivision Revolution store, et cetera, et cetera. But digital games will go through Intellivision, Intellivision.us, Intelligent Vision, the ROM's vault there, okay? Now, yes, I've been dancing around. So I've said a lot about Intellivision Revolution, which is the question here. Rev is not set up to distribute his digital games. That being said, a lot of his digital games, the digital rights are now in the hands of Intellivision Collector, which you saw in that video and are available on the Intellivision Collector website. 3 of those ones that we're going over are no longer going over, which is fine, whatever. I don't know why, how, it doesn't matter. But if you're looking for those games, a lot of other Intellivision Revolution publications are available from Brian's Man Cave. Don't forget Brian Puddin. He has his own website for games that he programmed. He's done several games for Intellivision Revolution. And but the digital rights still belong to Brian, so Brian can sell the digital games himself. The exact same is true for any Intellivision Revolution games that have been done by Oscar Toledo Gutierrez, NanoChess. Go to nanochess.org. He's got half dozen or so on sale there for $10 American. They're cheap, right? Stuff like what's the name of that one? The Death. Oh, somebody will type it in there. You know, the one with the blades and stuff. You know what it is. Somebody type it in the chat for me, please. But all kinds of different games from Oscar are available on nanochess.org. So the Intellivision Revolution titles, games, don't tend to be available from Intellivision Revolution, but from other sources. That being said, if you're looking for a specific one, Rev's around. He's probably watching right now. You send him a message. Ask him. What's the worst he can say? No, sorry, I'm not selling that ROM. That happens too. There are some cases where there's still physical games to be sold. They don't want to distribute the ROM yet because the idea is that ROM distribution destroys the physical sales. Well, the reality is, in my point of view at this time, there's a lot of desire and need and want for these digital games, much more so than the physical games, because the drive for the physical games were to play them, but mostly, frankly, for collecting. Okay, because I love having my physical games. Okay, I love having physical games, and I'm not a rampant collector. I don't have every homebrew. I don't see, oh my God, that's coming out, I have to have it. No, if I want it, I'll get it. If I don't, oh, I don't think that game looks all that great, I don't want that one. That's almost unheard of in the Intellivision world. But I want too many of them, though, mind you. It costs a lot of money. But now that desire is changing, okay? So there is so much desire for these ROMs from the Sprint community that the money to be made is in ROMs. So the idea of not releasing a ROM because I want to sell more physical may very well be counterproductive at this point. That's why you're seeing more and more. Now, Luke from Intellivision Collector was the very first one to bring this out. He started right off the get-go. I'm going to offer a physical, I'm going to offer a ROM, and I'm going to offer a combo. And what you got is everybody goes, right on, I'll take the combo, because people had LTO flashes, ultimate flashbacks, various means. Now we got the Sprint, right? It doesn't get easier than that. So, yeah, I'd love to have that, and I haven't got any right here. Yeah, I do. Okay, here's my Road Fighter. So I've got my Road Fighter here. There, that's better. And I don't even know if it's mine are open because I opened them to show them on the channel and stuff. But I could get the ROM and the physical and never open the physical and still play the game, right? Because that's the collector. And face it, the Intellivision community is a lot of collectors and hoarders and obsessive compulsive, right? So anyway, I hope I answered your question in a long roundabout way. But if you're looking for Intellivision Revolution games, but he doesn't want to buy them, Brian Puddin, Nano Chess, Intellivision Collector. And if it's not one of those, talk to Rev, see what can happen, because Rev is there. A lot of his games are not available digitally yet. Okay. And I just explained to you exactly why they're not. Okay. Castle of Death, Benvril. Thank you. That's it. That's exactly what I was saying. Awesome. That's very interesting little game. Physical from Intellivision Revolution. There's different ways that programmers can do it. Programmers can sell, here, give me this amount of money, and this game that I programmed is yours. And then the publisher can do whatever they want with it. The digital, all the rights going. Or here, I'll give you this, then you could publish it, but I'm going to maintain my digital rights. That happens often. And then you'll see the digital games will come from like Castle of Death. You get that right from Oscar. Nanochess.org. Again, check that out. Let's see. Just seems I can get Intellivision Collector Electrodite or Brian's games or Nanochess games, just struggling on Intellivision Revolution side. Okay, and I think I explained that. Why now? Hey, Steps! Great to see you, Steps. Happy New Year to you. All right, so let's take a quick look. I'm going to try to, what am I going to do here? I'm going to share my screen, and let's take a look. I didn't want to do that. There we go. I'm going to take a look at Stupus's list. So 2025 was a good, I'm going to call it a good year for Intellivision Homebrew. Kamadaki, I dodged something last year. You dodged this one, but I'll ask again. If you're stranded on an island, what is your one Intellivision game pick this year? All right, I'm going to get you to clarify. What one Intellivision game would I like to have with me if I was stranded on an island, or what Intellivision Homebrew from 2025 would I like to have with me? So you clarify that, and I'll go through this list, and we'll see. I got to share my screen here. All right, entire screen. There it is. Share and add. There we go. So there's the list. I'm going to put the comment down. So you can see, I don't know how well you can see that. That's so started right off January 1st last year. Harvey released 2 games, Which Way and Zigzag Zip Zap. I got videos on both of those games out. That's awesome. I counted up 25 games altogether. It goes from 202, amazing, right? 202 homebrews to start the year. And then 226 is the bottom on Pumpkin Trilogy, but I think there might be a 227. I'm going to hold off on that right yet. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So we got Which Way, Zigzag, Zip Zap. I got videos on both those. Then a couple of premium games from Cote, which are re-releases, right? Sometimes it's like to re-release a game physically doesn't do any good digitally, mind you, but there it is. It's Norseman and Norseman 2. Norseman 2, Intellivision Collector. Norseman, Intellivision Collector. Pyramid Warp, Intellivision Collector, because the programmer maintained their own rights to the digital. Okay. And so even though the physical is from Cote Gamers, the programmer had the digital rights, and it's now in the hands of Intellivision Collector. That's why those are available on the Intellivision Collector website. In all cases, if a game is on a website, Intellivision Collector website, I'll say anyway, that means he has the rights, the digital rights to distribute those games. Okay. He's not doing it on anybody else's behalf. So anyway, for all that matters, right? Ballista Avenue Redux was the third one of the year back in February, which is a pretty amazing game. Physically available for the last 2 weeks from Electronite. Quartetto Brasileiro. Oh, no, hold it. You got the MTE 201 V4.1B test cartridge, which is interesting. I got that sitting here. No, I don't know where it is. It's handy here somewhere. But it was the original. It was the final version of the testing programs for the Intellivision that Mattel had back in the day, or INTV Core had back in the day, because I think it was later than it was 80, the late ones. But it's great. Like when you want to test your system, everybody talks about freewheel diagnostics, FW diagnostics. But if you use FW diagnostics and MTE 201 in combination to check, there's really nothing you can't check with your system. And both will check the controllers, even on the Sprint with the ROM, right? Both available from Intellivision Collector. Because FW games, it's only the two. There's a Diagnostics and Desert Bus, right? They all belong to Intellivision Collector now. They're actually free downloads on the Intellivision Collector site. All right, Quartetto Brasileiro is available. Both versions, the Portuguese and the English, are available digitally from Luke. We go down. It's got again Norseman 2, Pyramid Warp, premium editions. So re-releases of physical games in different formats and stuff. It's like that's all for collectors, right? I know where these games are too. No, I don't have them. No, but they're not very many copies of them, and it's sort of specialized. So then you have Mr. Do, which was Homebrew Inc. You can get those from William Muller. You get that one. That has just been released digitally. Road Fighter, I just showed you that one. Montezuma's Revenge, Montezuma's Revenge is a long saga for those who don't know. I mean, it was coming out from Opcode, and the licensing deal fell through, unfortunately. And somehow, after about a year and a half, Luke did get the rights to release it physically, but not digitally. And now, with all this in television Sprint, hubbub, I guess I'll call it for lack of a better term, and the massive popularity, somehow Luke managed to get some digital copies to release. So again, if anybody here would like to have a copy of that digital game, there is a limited number, and Luke put the number out as 300. Well, it's less than one for every 20 sprints out there is all he could sell. It's a licensing agreement. Once those are sold, that's it. Okay, either there won't be around, or there'll have to be another license, or they'll have to agree on another term. Maybe the terms won't be beneficial for Luke to do it, and maybe Robert Yeager, who owns the rights, will decide that he doesn't want any more out there, so he'll be done. So anything could happen. So if you want a copy, I would get a copy of that first 300. There may never be any more available. And like I said, if there are 6,000 sprints out there, there's one for every 200 sprints. Crazy. Let's see. Tortoises, great John Hancock game. If you're looking for a digital copy of that, I would contact John or Brian. And either one with Brian Puddin, they would lead you to where you need to go. Because the only reason I say that is that Block'em Sock'em, Brian is now selling. I saw you had a post just today or yesterday saying he's selling it. But tortoises Brian also did for John, just like Block'em Sock'em. So, but I think John still has tortoises because I mean it's a brand new game. It's just come out. So he still has it for a year, for 2 years, or maybe forever. I don't know. But Brian will know, John will know, and get you the right way if you want to get a copy of that game. Multiverse War is that specialized board game type that Kote Gamers had been working on it for years, but finally a version come out, and they've started shipping them actually. Fido's Adventure and Intellivision Revolution, not available digitally. Home Run Baseball by Intellivision, which is sort of weird because it was put out physically by Intellivision Revolution at PRGE, but I worked on that game with Dave Hardy, like just testing and doing stuff with it. I don't know if it was this year or even late last year, but for a long time. So it's been out a long time. Digitally, it is available from Intelligent Vision. Kangaroo, not available anywhere. Okay. Television Revolution or nothing. Mermaid Enchanted Ocean, same thing. Pitfall 1, same thing. Princess Liddy, Stunt Cycle. Those are all Intellivision Revolution titles, which probably are not available digitally yet, unless you talk to Rev. Let's see, down through Stunts. Oh, Stunt Cycle. Star Wars Death Star Battle, same thing. David and I worked on that a lot and I have old videos on it, like a year old, or so I think it's around a year old. When was it? Was it last summer? Anyway, a long time ago, but now it's got a box release. I've got one of them here somewhere. It's over my pile. Beautiful. Love the fact that Rev put it out digitally, but it's an Intelligent Vision release, and you can get that. I believe it's free to download the ROM, right, to play. Let's see what else we got. Triple Action 2, Triple Challenge 3, Ultimate Kong Jr., all Intellivision Revolution, not available in ROM format at this time. Deadly Dogs is one of these nostalgic ones. Am I right there? No, nostalgic ones from that Luke put out, like Lock and Chase 8K, that are for a lower price because there was no development. That's a game that was made by the Blue Sky Rangers way back when. So guess what? Can you get the ROM? Yes, and it's free from Intellivision Collector because I mean, it's an historic ROM, right? The great story behind that. Dreadnought Returns, same deal. I don't know if it's a charge or not, but Luke put out the physical product, but Intelligent Vision, Dave Harley still has it. Then you have the last two on this list are Phoenix and Pumpkin Trilogy 2, both Homebrew Inc. or Electronite Games, Homebrew Inc. I guess. But either way, you can. I know you can. You can get the ROMs for both of those from Willie if you get a hold of him on Intellivision Revolution or on Facebook. Electronite, right? Electronite. Look for him on Facebook, and you can order them directly from him. Now, it brings down to the last one, and the last one I talked about. I did a video on it 2 or 3 months ago now. And I've got my Inti Nest hooked up over there, but I don't play it a whole lot, right? It's like hooked up to the old system. It's on the LTO flash for me. And it's Duck Hunter, right? Duck Hunter is a 2025 release or 2026 release. It actually got a bunch of copies released last week, like 25, 30 copies released last week. So I'm going to double check with Luke. But my guess is if it got into the hands of anybody, if he shipped them out, it's a 2025 release. But for those who don't know, that's to use a light gun. You have to have the light gun, the Inti Nest, and a CRT TV to play it. Very specialized, right? We all know what it is. It's a light gun on the Intellivision. And it does open up avenues for other homebrew creators to make new games. So it'll be interesting. So that's the year. So maybe add one more, but that's 25, possibly 26 homebrews, plus a lot of variants and such, but pretty cool, man. It doesn't get better than that. All right. You know what? I've talked an awful lot. I guess I've talked an awful lot. Let's play a game or two. I have got what set up here. We'll do this. We'll do this. And there. All right. You guys see a game on screen? There it is. Now, what's interesting about this is I am simulcasting there's the ultimate flashback right there as well. So I can pretty much hit you up with any game. I think I got most of them hooked up here on the Ultimate Flashback. I gotta turn my volume down. Perfect. Click, click, click. All right, so let's go and let's play. I'm going to go to the Sprint, actually. But let's play a little bit of Pyramid Warp. I know it's not a game from this year, but I wanted to look at the the control difference. So I just want to see if there's a big difference here. Hold it just a second. Deadly Dogs is not free. It's $11-ish from Intellivision Collector. Oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake. You mean it's most of his games are $16.99. Canadian. So $11-ish. Yeah, that'd be American. So Atari Adventure is better than Fido. Oh, that's how you guys are having that conversation. Should be slippery. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Every game has little differences, right? I'll play Mr. Do here too. Has anyone tried Takeover? I never heard of it. What did it come from? It came from a party game for way back in the day. It's an old game. It's not a newly created game. It's old. And it's been around forever as one of these ones that was sort of abandoned back in the 80s. All right, let's see. And have I played it? Yeah, I've turned it on, I believe. We're going right here first. And I'm going to go to Pyramid Warp. Whoop, doesn't help if I use that controller. So I got both controllers going here. Pyramid Warp, let's start it up. I am on the Sprint right now. We'll see how far I can get. If you saw my video on this that I did last week, getting psyched for the Intellivision Sprint, I was struggling. Oh, and just so you know, I have not done the trick of loosening these two screws. Am I willing to do that? Sure. First two levels were pretty easy, weren't they? But that was just the way the levels come out. First three were pretty easy. No issues yet. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have gone through that. That was my fault. That's nothing to do with the controller, that's for sure. Whoa! Oh, I shot it, but it come right out on top of me again. This is a hard level right here. Oh, no, it didn't go down. There we go. Went down that time. All right, come on, go down. We got her. We got her. Now, I'm also going to say this. I used to have some issues with all the controllers when I first started playing this game, getting it down. So when I played this with this controller, it had some issues. I kept talking about how there's a little different feel to it. Oop, and there is. But I found this game, I had to get used to it on the other controllers as well. So, oh no. No, you had to go down. Oh, it did go down. Oh, that one. Yeah. This is a hard level right here. That friggin'. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, it'll go down. There we go. And it's just like my finger got sore playing it. Oh, this is a weird one right here. Oh, when you do that, you're pretty much done. Because you... Oh, look, the mummy's trapped up there. Oh, that was good. That was lucky right there. And it went where I wanted it. Oh, look at that. No. Oh. Oh, I went to go up and it went. Ugh. That should have been. No, go down. That's bad. That's bad. Oh. Oh. All right. All right. So that was that's on the sprint with the sprint controller. Let's see if I have any better time. I was an awful lot of sliding by where I wanted to go with that one. All right. So I need to hit a button here. And bang, I am now on. I am now on the ultimate flashback. Let's see if I notice any difference. Well, yeah, this is weird, but it seems to be going where I want it to go every time. That was very smooth. Does Will from Electronite have Mr. Do ROMs for sale yet? Yes, he does, Chris. Mr. Do, Phoenix, and Ballista Avenue Redux went on sale about a week ago, maybe two. So, I'm going where I want pretty much quite easily. This will be a bugger right here. How do I get that down in there? I think there was two enemies there. Not doing any better because I can't beat this level. There's the break I needed. Get by that level right there. Little tighter controls in the sprint. I don't know if that's how I would describe it. I'm not going past, now using like I say, the ultimate flashback, I'm not going past where I want to anymore. I'm able to sort of control where I'm going. Just like that, right? Piece of cake. Yeah. Although I got this far. Oh, that was just dumb. This is a tricky one here because if they don't come out and go in a direction that helps. Okay. So I'm safe. They can't get to me now. But the mummy is going to be in here with me. That's good. Oh, I'm going to grab the gun anyway because I can do that. And right out. Look at that. But I was very confident in my moves there too. Ooh, that was bad. But I also could tell that I moved a little bit before I got to the spot. So all right, where are we going now? Shoot. But if I get over here, see the mummy's way over there, so I'm laughing. Ah. See, this is a bad spot because I can't get out of there. Well, I don't want to shoot. Oh, you're going to come that way, aren't you? I don't want you following me. Come this way. Oh, that's a good spot for him. Can I get in and out of there that quick? I did. Oh, no, go up. There we go. Try to go in this hole first. Oh, no. Ooh, see? It can happen anywhere. Thankfully, that was the gun. All right. Now, I probably played 20 games of this on the sprint. And I finished the pyramid once in 20 games. I've almost done it here now. This is the first time I played it since I got the sprint on anything but the sprint. Go away, you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. No, me and my big mouth, and I won't get it. Well, that's done. Oop. Go. There we go. Is that it? Nope, one more. Oh, yeah, sure. You're not going to give me that easy one this time, are you? Oh, look at that spot way over there. Oh, crap. Is that it? Game over? I didn't get it? Oh, but it was a lot easier. I'll tell you that. That seemed really smooth. All right. So I just want to do a little comparison side by side. I'm going to take that apart and I'm going to do those little adjustments to that controller. We'll see how it goes with that. But anyway, let's get back over to the sprint and play one of the games from this year. I'm going to turn on Mr. Do. And if you got anything else you would like to see me play, Saboteur. I must play Jump King Jr. Speed 4 or 5. I must. I hope. Did I miss any other posts like that? Take over. Clicking on the sprint. Yep, for sure. Who was that? Kurt has a complete box of Takeover. I got from BSR a few years ago in the rebase. Is that Party Line one? or is that actual takeover from Intellivision? I will play that. How many ROMs do you have on your USB at the moment? If you want me to ask, all I have on my USB is I have the Intellivision Collector ones. I've not put together a big, massive one yet. I have a couple different ones I've played with. Because I have as much fun, like everybody, making. Let's see, back over to this screen. I have as much fun, just like everybody, making the making the carousels. Right? It's just fun. Now, a lot of people. There's a lot of conversation about people making carousels and trying to trade them off with the homebrew games, and the homebrew publishers have said, please don't trade our properties amongst the community. Like if somebody wants to get carousels for homebrews, go to the homebrew publishers, and I can't stress that enough. But I've done a lot for Intellivision Collector, and everything that I've done for the Intellivision Collector, I give to them. I give to him so he can distribute it as he wants, but I haven't given it to anybody else, right? But I haven't got like a big one with every game on it yet. I have all the games on the flashback. Will I? Yes. Why haven't I yet? Because it's Christmas and I've been doing 1,000 things, right? So it's always it's time consuming to do that. Yeah, you can use the sprint manager, stuff like that, but I just like doing it and having fun and making things myself, right? For my own use. So I just haven't done it yet. I haven't made one with the 125 on it yet. Will I? Undoubtedly. And it will look a little different than everybody else's too. But that's part of the fun. I enjoy doing stuff like that. So and no, I have no problem with you asking me how many ROMs are on my no problem whatsoever. Okay, there's the one for on sale. Last list that I see is from November. I know it's not right because I bought Phoenix and it was listed as coming soon. Yeah, he messaged me the other day just to say, hey, Phoenix, Plista, and Mr. Do were all available now. So that was cool. That was before Christmas, I believe. Yeah, I know it was before Christmas. Let's see. Dark Underdog, good to see you again. But what exactly one game on the sprint? Ghostbusters Ultimate Edition. That's a good one. Good one to put on. Of course, that one, you can't get the ROM for that one either, because the ROM was the perk if they met their goal of 100 units sold back when that originally came out. What was it? Spring of 2024. It's even March 24th. I did so many videos on that. I should know that right off heart. March 24th is a deadline to get your order in. They sold over 100 of them, so everybody got a ROM as well, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Don't rub it in, Salvatore. There you go. Oh, I did. Jeff's not feeling well today. Jeff is sick, down and out. So we're going solo. Let's jump in. Oh yeah, hit him up. He's got it. Mr. Do is there. That's what I'm gonna play too. I'm gonna play Mr. Do. Let's go back over to that screen. Which one am I looking for? I haven't even put Mr. Do on my Ultimate Flashback yet. It's only on my where the heck did I put it? I might be swapping things out here. I might have to swap things out here. What was that? I am on. I say I'm going to do it, and then I don't. There. Oh. There's a different game. Stop. There we go. Okay. So let's see. There, I got the screen up here. Let's see. I got to figure out I have no idea what stick I have it on. So bear with me, please. We're pulling out my Intellivision Collector stick. And yes, I could put them all on the same one, but I don't know if anything's on that. Watch, I'll put an update stick in. And no, that's one I did. There was a whole bunch of, I have done nothing with that one. Anticipation. What's going to come up? Nothing on that one. I dug out all my old USB sticks because one thing you find is the older the better. There we go. There we go. There's the one I was looking for. So what was I going to play? Mr. Do. Let's do it right here. I don't know if you can hear that or not, probably. All right. I used to play this on Intellivision a lot. Oop. Whoa! Never shoot up at that, right? I did that myself. All right. Get out of the way. Oh, it's a diamond. Oh, it's a diamond, but I didn't get a chance. Pretty bad, but I don't even remember how to get what you have to do to get the diamond out. Oops. Oh, shoot. Should have shot him. There you got the T. Let's see, I'm really not accomplishing a whole lot here. I got the R too. Which way is it going? I got back to the T. All right, we'll try it now. Oh, why do that for? There, that's better. What's it say? I own the Mr. Do arcade cabinet for 20 years. Lots of different strategy possibilities to get maximum points per level. That's cool. Thought I already had the T. Ah, crap. There's an E. Oh, crap. Nice. Ha! Some points there. Come on, give me the... Yeah, the heck with it. There we go. Diamond is random after dropping an apple all the way to the bottom. Ah, gotcha. In the arcade, it gave you a free game. Wow. As I get going, I remember, like, I always played the Clica one. That I just tried to get rid of some of the... Oh, I haven't got my thing. Mercy. Oh, I was dumb. I was dumb. Game over, just like that. That's all right. That is a wonderful game. Truly is a wonderful game. I see if I played. Oh, that's the fourth time I played. Because I love this as well with the sprint now. It's keeping the scores. Right on. What do we got next here? I was going to play Jump. I'm going to play Jump King Jr. for Saboteur. Which means I have to switch sticks again. But it's so easy. Out with the Electronite one, in with the Intellivision Collector one. But yeah, I think I'll make a all-on-one eventually. But I'm also going to do all the 125 too, so. Oh, where's Jump King Jr.? So buy it, didn't I? There it is. Speed 4. 4. I guess 5 is slower, isn't it? I remember playing this. I hit number 1, thinking, well, that's not a difficult spot, and it was. Oh no! We got out of the way. If I go over, will it go up? Can't remember. Yep, goes up the. Come on, go. That was the spot there where there now move fine. Uh-oh. Ready to get ready to move. All right. I don't know if I would have been fine to go. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Hey, and we beat the level. Which is, before we played this last week, Saboteur, I couldn't beat the level in this. All you had to tell me is that no, 8 is slow. 1 is the fastest. I was hitting 1 every time, and it just. Uh-oh. Come on down. There we go. A lot of it's just don't rush too a little bit, you know, like there. Time that right. I should be able to be fine there. And all right, so if I do this, it does it in the middle. Oh no, I didn't jump. But it doesn't put the things back on that you picked up already, so that's okay. Oh, what happened there? I hit the musty. I didn't jump far enough. I hit the flame. All right. Psych. All right, what do I do here now? Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think that looked far enough. Oh, no. I think that's it, isn't it? Or like I still got, is that 2 men left? Nope, that's it. It is. It's fun, Carlos, that game. It's once I learned how to play a little bit, it was good. Now, I have no idea if this keeps the score or not, so I'm going to put it in just in case. I don't think it does, because to keep the score, people say, oh, they added high score, keep high score stuff in the sprint. They didn't. The sprint isn't keeping the high scores. It's the cartridge, the programming of the cartridge that keeps a high score. Print just giving it the memory to do so, like the programmers put in the original games. If I'm not mistaken, Carlos actually will say if I'm 100% right on that or not. But at the end of the day, if a game wasn't designed to save high scores, it's not going to save high scores whether you do anything with a sprint or not. That sound right? Oh, I guess I just put P in for that one. It was a flash of inspiration to let you grab the dots as you die and fall to the bottom. I'm glad they do that too, because at least you did get something. Emilio. I don't know if that is that Emilio from Mario Kart World on Wednesday nights. Go Game Go. Don't forget to go to Go Game Go on Wednesday evenings to play Mario Kart World, and I believe he's even doing it tomorrow night if he's feeling better. That's was the discussion last week, so that's cool. I think I saw Rev in here. 4 or 5 is the best speed. Thank you, Rev. Let's see. Okay, and there can you give me a free game. There's Rev coming in. Pre-Mario, it sure was. I can play some Montezuma's Revenge, and I will. And it's almost time for me to go, but I'll play some Montezuma's Revenge first anyway. Right on. Okay, so we're gonna back out of this one. I don't think it keeps the high scores. Where am I going? Where am I going? I'm gonna slide over this way. Good. I was a little worried I had some secrets on here, but I don't. They're gone. No, there weren't any on any of the Intellivision OGs. It's just homebrew thing, Mark. I get a kick out of it. If you go up to the top and you jump from here over, you die. So that's cool. Don't know why I think that's cool, but it's cool. Can't die in that first. Can't die in that first screen. Sure you can. And this is why with 4 minutes left, you say, "How are you going to play Montezuma's Revenge?" That's how I'm going to play Montezuma's Revenge. I'm going to die twice, and I haven't even freaking done anything yet. Then I hit the snake. And I hit the snake. All right. Whoa. And I always have to look. I don't know why. I always have to look. I know I can't go anywhere. Sure, Saboteur. I play his game. He runs downstairs for a minute and misses Jump King Jr. That's hilarious, though. All right. What's that? The amulet? Oh, go. Whoa. It's funny I can jump the spider. Usually I can jump the snake. Oh, for frig's sakes. Come on. Now, why did I go there? Because you can't go anywhere there either, but I always have to test it. Ha! At least I get to continue. I actually have the sword to jump down and hit that guy. Well, I played the other day. It must have been in the video that I was doing, and I couldn't get up this way. Just like brain fart. Done it 5,000 times, but just every once in a while you can. I think that I always say that's a sign of a good game. I can't jump over the stationary ones. We're going to continue. All right. So I always go grab the gems first. Ha! Perfect. How about that? Can he jump over the fire without burning himself? Nope. Nope. Worst part about that is I still have to do it. Oh, I thought I stopped. There we go. No problem hitting that spider. Oh, we're back here. That's right. Down to the next level. I've gotten the torch 5,000 times, but do you think I could ever remember where to go to get the torch? That's not it. Just a hint, that wasn't the spot to go to get the torch. Jumping off that cliff will not do it. Ha! Oh well. Almost done. All right, if I go over this way, this is where like the triple swords are, right? No, the triple swords are up there. Okay. Obviously, I had a sword and didn't realize it. There we go. Oh, we're down into the darkness. Ha! Oops, that wasn't it. Hey, all right. But I only got one white key. I have no blue keys. Nope. That it? One more. Oh. That's it. Wow. Hey, Creeper. What's going on, man? And Big Block. What's happening, Big Block? Chuck him in here, too. You just saw some fine Montezuma's Revenge playing right there. But I got to tell you right now, I know over half of the ROMs of that is gone. So if you want it, get it. Right on, DJC. What's going on, Chuck? Hope you had a good Christmas. Hope everybody here had a good Christmas. That's beautiful. All right, we down the bottom. Love this game so much. Oh, yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I was just winging around there that time. But not that I've done very well. I've gotten to the third pyramid once, I think. But we'll put that in there out of the way. We'll go back over to... Why am I not on the screen? Oh, I'm down below. I'm on the wrong one. I should be on... What one? I should be on this one. There, that's better. Oh, well. Didn't have to look at my ugly face anyway. Let's see. Scroll that down. Move that off. Put it there. And anyway, guys, year in review. We went through the homebrews. What was out? Man, it's a lot of fun. The sprint. I mean, the story of the year by far and away is the sprint, right? So what other news do I have for you? Thank you so much for supporting my channel. I hit 6,700 subs this morning or this afternoon. You talk about a year, like I say, 2025 has been a weird year, but for the channel, really at the end of the day, even though there's times that are good and there's times that are bad, this Tuesday night thing's fine. So like sometimes getting ready for it, it's like, oh, tired, but I always sort of perk up when I do it. I think it's kind of important for me too, not to try to stream too much, because you can burn yourself out so easily doing it, but it's so much fun just to get together this once a week with everybody, and I really do enjoy. It's too bad Jeff couldn't make it tonight. Jeff has been a great friend that I've met here, never met him face-to-face. Met most of the guys face-to-face at one time or another, it seems now, from the Intellivision community, but it's weird. Jeff and Stu, I've yet to get down there. So, but anyway, too bad Jeff couldn't make it tonight, but he's been an amazing help to me all year with this and support his channel. And if you want some Switch 2 stuff, man, he does a lot of great stuff. You know, the thing is, the 6,700 subs is like, that's awesome. but man, like 20, almost 2,500 this year alone. So 2025 has been a pretty keen year. And view wise, I've hit 2 million views over the last few days. And almost 1,200,000 of them were in 2025. So it's really picked up a lot as well. The Intellivision Aries podcast. Let me say a quick word on that as well, because there's lots of people here who listen to the podcast, and it has been a long time. And one thing there have been a lot of things holding it up, with some issues holding it up over the last little while. We had some discussion about it today. Things are different in the community as well. It used to be the prime source for television news, and television recaps on what games were coming. And to be quite frank, for a long time, it was out at the right pace that could keep up with all this news. And it's very difficult now. It's a lot of major work for Rick, especially a lot of it. Rick does most of it now, the editing. It's a lot of work for him and for us to all to get together in 3 different time zones to record. The stuff that we have in the can right now is from August. So we'll be doing some updates, and there will be more podcasts, and there will be one coming out hopefully quite soon. We were talking about it today, what we're going to do to get things sort of patch things up for the delay. But yeah, I think everybody likes that podcast in that format, because not everything's got to be in front of a screen, right? Sometimes you just want to be going for a drive, and got to drive for 3 hours, and I got something to listen to. So it's a lot of fun. I always loved it. I used to listen to it all the time, mowing my lawn. So anyway, so that is coming. I'll have my annual Homebrew recap video out, just gameplay, in the next few days, couple days. Mario Kart World on GoGameGo is coming tomorrow night. There was a new podcast, Nintendo podcast by GoGameGo, released yesterday, and it will be out every Monday. So, of course, watch the little clip as I do that there. And last but not least, I want each and every one of you guys, first of all, thank you for watching, and man, have a great year. The Intellivision Homebrew Awards will be coming much earlier this year than they have the last couple of years. Carlos and I have gotten together and sort of discussed a little bit of some things to do to speed it up a little bit, because it tends to get our intentions on getting things more organized tend to bog it down a little bit at the same time. So we're trying to fix it up a little bit. We're going to have 25, 26 great candidates for the different awards. Keep those in mind. Watch Atari Age. If you haven't got an Atari Age membership, or not membership's not the word, but you don't need a subscription, just a free membership or free ID. You have to have one in order to vote. So you're going to vote on the homebrews this year. Make sure you have that up to date, because it takes a little while to be able to post once you have it. But anyway, guys, I'm just rambling on here now. I think it's time to call tonight. And oh wow, look at that. There's Big Block, a member for 35 months. Thank you, man. How about them Patriots? That's right, man. Drake me. I'm a big Patriots fan. I'm not from New England, I guess, but I could kick a football 3 times and be in New England, I guess, from where I am. So I've always been a Patriots fan. And Creeper, I went down to the Super Bowl parade back in the last one that Brady won. Was that 2019? February 4th, Boston, Massachusetts, 11 o'clock in the morning. And it was 60 degrees. It was absolutely amazing that day. I was talking to the buddy and I and Mama C and MJ. We all drove down, 6-hour drive, and went to the parade that day. I was talking to my buddy today, just this afternoon at the grocery store, about that. Oh, man. Yeah, and it's good to see them back playing good ball. And it's not just May. They got a lot of great players all around. So let's see. Thank you, Benville. Thank you, Saboteur. Yeah, go back and watch Jump King Jr. Hey, there's Slappy right there. That's awesome. Happy New Year to you. That's awesome. Thank you so much for all that you do for me, Slappy. All those things that you put in. Use one at the end and beginning and end of every video of when I do the live stream. So that's awesome. I really do appreciate that. Like you don't know. Thank you, Steps. All right, I better sign off here. I'm going to be all night just going through everything. Happy New Year. Thank you, Kurt. Oh, will do. You bet I will. Right on. Okay, that's the bottom. Happy New Year to you, Dark Underdog. I love that. Forget that's awesome too. Got Furley, underdog. Doesn't get better than that, right? Anyway, let's see. Find my spot. I have got the video ready to roll. Guys, there goes 2025. Will I get another video out in 2025? Maybe. I doubt it, though. But anyway, we'll see you next year. Take care.
Hey, you are listening to the Nintendo Podcast by GoGameGo.
Hi everyone, this is Blue Sky Ranger Steve Ettinger, programmer of Hoverforce, Slam Dunk Super Pro Basketball, Chip Shot Super Pro Golf, Body Slam Super Pro Wrestling, Spiker Super Pro Volleyball, and Deep Pockets Super Pro Pool and Billiards. And let's not forget Magic Carousel. And you're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer. Enjoy!
If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
And that was 2025.